All right, so welcome back to Sawdust and Sap. We got the wood splitter in the shop. The sawmill head is in the shop. Let me grab the thing. I'll show you what we're doing with that quick. It's like January 9th today, and today's the first day since the first of the year that we haven't actually got 3, 4, 5, some days 6 inches of lake effect snow. I mean, it's been just snow after snow. You go 30 miles from here and there is no snow. But right here where we are, it's been day after day after day of lake effect snow, and it's 20 degrees at the highest, and it's just been it's been time to work in the shop. So the kids working on D19s over there. We still have this Ford tractor. I got to work on the injection pump. This tractor just came in here today. I don't know what he's doing with that, but he brought that in for something. But anyways, I need to do some things to the sawmill. So I've got the blade was off it, the belt's off it. I've been monkeying with getting the hand adjustments. Everything was right here. I've got the clutch engagement is down here now. So I'm getting there as far as getting things. I've got an idea for a throttle. But the biggest part of this video for today is I was Googling this engine and to replace it with an electric start engine. This engine runs fine. It just is all day. If you're sawing all day long, when you grab the pull cord and yank on it, it would just be easier if it was electric start. So I wanted to see how much a Honda would be, and you're over $1,000 for a Honda. So a Harbor Freight engine is a Predator engine. I think you could get I think it was right around $400, $379 or something. And so then, of course, Walmart and Amazon come up as you're Googling things. And a Walmart engine was on clearance for I think I've got it for $355 with the tax, free shipping. It should be here tomorrow. But then on my wood splitter, that's the same thing. That's not electric start. That engine right there, we'll open it up here in a second, was $155. Electric start, supposedly the same CC or whatever. It's going to supposedly be green. It's a max speed or something, but we'll open it up and see what it is. There's not a lot of Chinese stuff on the outside of it yet, but we'll see what it actually is.
Did you go through and explain everything you've done so far? With your winch and everything?
Well, I'm putting a winch on it to raise and lower it. This bracket was on the other side. I've been working on it for days and days, and it does go up and down on its own, but I still don't like it. So.
Have you said what I said to you?
No, I didn't.
It'll never work again.
He doesn't think the sawmill will ever work again. I'm gonna have to just buy a new one, but
Well, he's a new
we'll
head.
see. Well, you can't. I agree. We need a fully automatic sawmill. So, want to sell your truck?
No.
So, let's open this box and see what Walmart sells for $155 as an electric start engine. And I don't know. It just doesn't seem possible for $155 that you can get a brand new engine. It's not green, it's black.
Did Walmart.com show it was green?
Yeah, Walmart.com. Well, but as you Google it, it comes up with different ads, and it just went to Walmart as a clearance engine. There's some tool in there yet. Seven and a half horse, 212 cc. I'm glad it's black instead of nasty green. And the big thing is it's got an electric start motor on it.
It is almost identical.
Yeah. keyway, spark plug tool,
And the
a bolt for something, and the keys are for it.
keys, of course. You were telling me that it also none of them told you what size shaft they were.
Yeah, it didn't say what size shaft it was, so I was hoping that this size would come with the 3/4 shaft, and that's definitely a 3/4 shaft. But I mean, the controls are on and off for gas, it looks like. It's fast and slow. I mean, I'm sure it's a Chinese engine, but it's this Briggs & Stratton. The controls are the same right here for the plastic broke off around here. But if I don't have to full start this thing, we'll see how long that'll run for $155. So I think we'll get this other engine off, get this one bolted on here, and see how it goes.
See, we got the same. I mean, literally, the exhaust is got the same bolts there for the shield. I mean, it's all the same.
Yeah, it's a Chinese clone of a Briggs & Stratton. And to me, it looks kind of like the Honda clones.
Yeah.
You know, it's offset like that a little bit. I don't.
I really, because I've never looked up a little Honda like that.
Yeah, I don't know the little engines that well, so. I don't know what it's gonna take to get this actually off there. Looks like my 13mm again. Let's see if this engine will fire up after, because I did clean the carburetor the other day, and then I found this thing and just ordered it. Let's see, gas I think was on this way, choke was that way. Turn the switch. Choke it. So it does still run, and it always has kind of ran, but the longer it sits, the worse the carburetor's gotten. And you're pulling your guts out on it to get it to run, so. If an electric start one will work,
That's how it's gonna be.
it just makes it easier. Alright, so this wood splitter, I just pulled a, if you can see it there, I just pulled a cover off from, it was bolted top and bottom right there. It's just, I think those are, I think the brand name of them or whatever is Lovejoy, but it's just got a little coupler in there. I can actually unbolt that and then take it apart. I don't have to, I figured there was like a chain link one in there, but that would be too expensive for these cheap wood splitters, so they do it as cheap as they can every time, I'm sure. this up on the bench because I don't see a set screw in that. There's got to be something holding that. I don't see a set screw in that, so it must just, it's got a keyway. So maybe it'll just pull off there, I don't know. You'd think there'd be a set screw in that. There's nothing.
You wanna pull it? This one's too big, but.
Yeah, if you got a small puller,
Yeah.
try that first. Before I just start trying to whack on it with a hammer.
You should be whacking that camera first. You should try it forward. Probably just a 2 job worth of that, you think?
It might. What size is that one?
I'm guessing 11/16. Maybe 5/8. It looks small.
Yep. Wow. Grab like a 3/8 nut or something. Over there in those baskets, there's a bunch. Doesn't have to, can't go much further, I wouldn't think. Just two will do. They don't have to go far. Just a hair more.
Maybe that's just a hair short for that.
I can't believe they don't use a set screw or nothing. It just has to, the pump just holds that on there. I mean, it was a tight fit, so it wasn't really going anywhere.
No, I really wasn't going to, but still, I hear what you're screaming.
Anyway, so.
Don't have keyway slot?
Yeah, it's got a keyway slot, and it actually even came with a new keyway. So instead of pounding that out of that engine, I'm just gonna grab this.
Yeah.
And you think Hondas are the best.
I do.
The Chinese got it figured out.
The Japanese, don't you know?
That goes in there for you.
Is the end of the brakes cranked, Dragon?
I don't know.
Yeah, looks like it.
Their keyway don't fit their shaft.
Yeah, but the Chinese got it all figured out.
Well, you use a hammer. I had a small hammer over here.
Or could be also called a persuader. No, it ain't gonna fall off.
The end of the shaft is burred.
Yeah.
Like it's been dropped on something.
Shocking.
Yeah. That's not gonna stay there. As we drive that next thing on. No way. That's right on exactly 3/4. That is not gonna be 3/4.
Yeah, the Chinese got it figured out.
Yep. That's, I mean, that one is exactly, and this one is not 3/4. It's a hair bigger. It's like 84.
So now what you buying? Grind it down? Diagram that out?
Yeah, because that won't go in there. Because it seemed, as I set that on there, it wasn't like it's close. It's not close.
Never fails.
Junk.
Or the tolerances don't have to be precise.
Well, maybe I start it and just run a grinder on it.
The way to make it round.
Stupid junk. I hate to ruin this.
I would ruin the shaft from the engine
Yeah,
before.
ruining this, unless I try to find another one of these. Because I can't, the original engine does run okay. That is amazing that they made it. What is that, 30,000s? Yeah, 85, 84. So yeah, your 34 thousandths bigger. It's probably some stupid metric number. All I'm gonna say is read the book. Maybe it'll tell you what size shaft it is.
Yeah, I'll hold my breath for that one.
There's a different language.
Is it in English?
The first, it's like amazing. The first part of the book is English.
For real?
And then it jumps to, I don't know what that is, if that's French. Inhalt. And then something else. That's not too bad, only 3 different languages. Did I see?
Yeah.
That's not bad at all. That halted that for right now. Take the 2 engines apart and change the crank.
They never run again. I would say it, honestly.
What are you taking out? That PTO cover?
Yeah, you gotta take it.
The seat belt for right now.
Yeah, I was just trying to get the seat pulled out to make my life easier.
actually taking more oil than I expected. Now it's full.
You're gonna try to start it?
Yeah, I want to start it.
I wanna take that keyway out.
Oh yeah. Seat off, but
I can't say it, I was pretty good.
no.
And now both rusted in the keeper. We can pour it out. Jeez.
That's gas to start it. That impact is loud.
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
That's not a good battery now.
Wow, it's been shit since we got it corrected. 5 years ago. Big one now, son.
Let's see. Key should be over. No. There's one of these laying right here. Actually, that don't feel like a bad switch. There's just enough rubber on there. Need the jump box to start it. You got it?
Yeah, I think so.
Which way is on? On for gas this way, right?
Yeah, choke,
Start
start,
that way.
oil switch, off, open.
That's the oil switch, but it's, yeah, that's the gas. Ready?
Yep.
You killed it.
Always do.
Key. I guess it does stay in there when it's on.
Yeah, idle, no choke.
Right, see how it. Still, you hear that hole in that truck. It doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound like it's junk. I'm sure it is. So where does I don't think it could. 'Cause it kinda looks like what the starter is kind of a bolt-on piece, but it's not.
No, it's all.
The block is a little bit different. Not much. Joke, yeah.
They got them running so lean, so they don't.
So they're, yeah,
Yeah,
less
smoke.
emissions. Alright, so now we just gotta figure out,
How to bolt it to the bench to start it to grind it.
you think we dare do that? It's gonna be
It's
hot.
gonna be hot. I don't see why not.
But it runs, it's not like it's a tractor and running 540 PTO speed, it's, if you run it wide open, it should be about 3,600.
Well, I
I don't
wouldn't,
really want it to,
I wouldn't suggest 3,600.
when we run a wood splitter, you're gonna wanna run it wide open.
Well, I totally agree, but not to grind it down.
I don't think we can do that.
I don't know if you should. If you stop at one spot too long, you're gonna divot it down. And if that coupling don't. Cause it bolts on here also, right?
It bolts on and just squeezes it all together, so as long as that goes on there fairly tight, and I don't have a way to bore that out at all, I mean, we have the lathe, but I've never used it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let me, I'm gonna Google it for a minute and see if maybe I just find one that's not 3/4, that's the 85 thousandths or whatever.
Whatever that is in millimeters.
Right.